It's me, it's D, it's the hockey-loving flea. Today marks the end of the NHL 17 beta, which is a shame because I was really hoping to get back on it and get a couple more games in. I managed to save up some coins and I almost had enough to buy McDavid. So, yeah, devastated. Legends came out last night, which was nice. We got to see what the new cards look like and a couple of them. It was the same old though, sadly. There was nobody really of note in there. But yeah, let's get on to some views and thoughts and what did I really think of this beta. Yeah. Let's start off with some good things. The customization on EASHL is the shit. It's awesome. Absolutely fantastic. Could not have asked for a better first step. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's still a long way to go before we get what we want. We don't get to change our stats on our players, and we don't get to, excuse me, we don't get to like modify the ice or get customizable logos. So we can't go into Paint Shop, make our own, upload it. That's a shame. You know, 2K got that shit really good this year with 2K 17 or 16, whichever one it was. I can't remember. So that's going to be the next step. Another really good thing that they had this year, in my opinion, was the hitting. The physicality of the game felt wonderful. But this was both a great thing and a bad thing. It's a great thing in that the hits felt satisfying when you plugged somebody and they went flying. Oh, it felt nice. It really did, especially if you were a big enforcer and they were a sniper in the ASHL and you hit them and they just went flying. It was wonderful. However, it failed a little bit in that you could knock somebody flying when you were pretty much stood next to them. If you nudged them, they just went flying. And it was a bit over the top. But that's nothing that can't be changed, you know. A little tweak here and there and everything will be absolutely fine and dandy. So that was okay. I didn't mind it. It was a lot of fun. That was one of the main things that made me smile about the beta. I really enjoyed the physical game because we here at the Storm, we love to fight and we love to hit people. Now let's go on to something that is terrible. Alright, something that is really bad about the game. The goalkeepers are thick as pig shit. The goalkeepers are worse than they have ever been. Alright, goalies are terrible. You might as well not have a goalkeeper because they're so bad. Absolutely awful. They struggle to save the simplest like deeks past them. They've got no chance. If you're one-on-one with a goalkeeper, you can toe drag and score every time, 110%. It doesn't even matter which side you go. You can go the proper toe drag or you can go the other way and you will go and score. It's awful. Like, goalies aren't this bad. You can you can come in at an angle on the goalkeeper, take a slap shot and it will go in. Like, the goalie won't even attempt to do anything. He just stands there like a gormless cunt. Like, you can bang a fucking slap shot at any NHL goalie and they'll at least get a shoulder on it or the tip of the glove on it or a bit of the stick on it or something. They'll get in the way of it. But these goalkeepers in this game, nope. They won't get in the way of it. It just seems to go through them. Absolutely just scream through them like a bullet. And that's the end of that. Controlling the puck as well, not the best. I for one was hoping for more deeks. You know, more little sneaky trickeries and stuff like that. Nothing. Same old toe drag, same old whirlwind deke, same old kick deke, same old jump deke. Nobody uses that jump deke, it's garbage. But yeah, this seamless puck pickup thing they were talking about, bollocks. That doesn't work, not at all. It's the same as it was last year. You just skate over a puck, sometimes you just don't even pick it up, you just leave it. When you hit somebody and they land on the puck, supposedly the puck was supposed to come free. No, still you can hit somebody into the wall, they land on the puck, they get up, they come away with the puck after being plugged. And that is really annoying. Absolutely, just like, it just makes me angry. But there you go. It's nothing that can't be fixed. But if they're lazy and they leave it alone, it's going to cause problems because it's bad. It really is, especially the goalkeepers, man. Last year you could get a game 2-all, 3-all, and it was cool. I had an 8-all game in this. 8-all, and then we went through 2 periods of overtime before I managed to get a goal in fucking EASHL. Like, come on. The game lasted about 9 hours, you know what I mean? It lasted forever. But, yeah. At least we got a ton of hits in it. So, you know, spins and roundabouts and all that shit. Swings and roundabouts. Spoons and roundabouts? Where am I going? Spoons. Fool. For all intensive purposes, it looks like one-timers are now a thing of the past as well. I conceded maybe 3 or 4 in the grand total of playing. There's no longer way you can just see somebody, you can pinpoint a pass to them and bang, it's in the back of the net. Which is great. Sadly though, this has been replaced by you can just hit the puck from everywhere and score, and this goes back to how bad the goalies are. But at least they sorted out that one-timer shit. And they sorted out by doing that net battle nonsense in front of the net, which I think they've put way too much effort into because it's just poo. Like, giving you the option to start a net battle in EASHL. Have they played EASHL? Do they honestly think anybody goes on attack and stays on attack for that long that they can set up a... What the fuck? It just doesn't happen. Maybe if you're a pro player or something like that, but who the fucking hell wants to play the game professionally like that? That's just boring as shit. The fact that they've put this silly little mechanic in is just a waste of memory and shit, in my opinion. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. Maybe they'll do something with it before the game comes out. Maybe it will end up being something really, really good. But for all intents and purposes, it's fucking terrible, and it makes you concede penalties when the computer just skates into you, and then you just get a penalty for it, which is really, really dumb. Really dumb. Like, if you're going to put something in like this, don't make it so easy to concede a penalty. I mean, what the hell? There's still no sign of the EAHL. No English hockey in there. Still. That's annoying as hell. Like, they put this ECH, whatever the fuck, some other shit league in there. And they've still got the Dutch, Danish, or whatever the fucking hell league it is in there that nobody ever plays with. And then no EIHL. Very disappointed. But, you know, there's always next year. And the year after. Year after. Year after. Year after that. So, yeah. The beta was okay. It was fun. In small doses. Ultimate Team's still dead. It's empty. Absolutely empty. It's annoying as well because of how empty it is. You've got Season and then the odd cup. That's it. There is literally fuck all to do in Ultimate Team again this year. Why can't they just put some stuff in there? It's really not hard. You know, friends leagues, a couple of challenges, anything but what we've got. It just looks sparse. Looks like it's been made in the PS1. Like, if you go and look at the interface on the Ultimate Team thing, it just looks awful. Like, what's the point? It's just poo. And every time you're sat in these menus and you're negotiating through these menus and you're doing these trades, you know, sticking the 2 players in there, the sets and that, and you gotta listen to the same fucking music over and over and over again. I don't like the new music at all. I prefer the old style when there was just a tune playing. This new songing thing, oh fuck that, it's going to end up like FIFA where you've got that tune stuck in your head and you get so sick of it you turn it off anyway. But again, at least they're trying something different. It's just a shame that they're just not getting it right again. Sets are a good thing. I don't mind them sets. They're alright. It's just the negotiating of the sets. Am I saying that right? The negotiating? I think I'm saying it right. I don't know. You know what I mean, don't you? When you're going around them and stuff like that. Navigating. That's it. Not negotiating. Navigating. The navigating of the sets. So when you're finding these 2 players and you're putting it in, it's so slow. It takes you a couple of minutes to do. Whereas you should just be able to go in the menu, square, multi-pick, press triangle, add to the set, done. Especially on the one where you had to get a player, a jersey, a logo, an arena, and a manager. They were annoying because you had to go into the menu, then you had to pick player, then you had to press triangle, then you had to go into the menu, and then you had to go across and pick arena, then you had to press triangle, and you had to go into the menu. You see what I mean? How boring that is? Just saying it is boring. Doing it is actually worse because you're just like, oh god, and it's so slow. And then out of all of it, you got 1 player, which was the shit. So you might as well just traded the 2 players in anyway. But I'm sure all this will be different on the actual game. I'm sure we'll get to sit there for fucking hours as we look for 20 and 30 players at a time. Excuse me. And all that. So yeah. And that's the end of my thoughts and theories on this game. I'm sure it'll be absolutely wonderful when it comes out. You know, I'm hoping the EA will listen to somebody, just somebody, anybody who's made one of these videos and said, look, this is what I think. Just please, just listen to one person. Just listen to them say, this is what's wrong. This is what you need to fix. It's very, very simple. Don't get a yes man in who just goes, oh, it's brilliant, yeah, release it, it's fantastic. Get somebody in who actually cares about the game, cares about the series, has a lot of experience on it, and tells you, look, this is poo, it's not going to work. I know you've got release dates and shit, but you've still got enough time to get a little fix in. You know what I'm saying? Get a little cheeky fix in there, it's all good. And one thing I think you should do now as well, just one little thing, I think this would be really, really cool. From the beta, you should let everybody keep one player untradeable. Unsellable, untradeable. If you've got a good player, you can keep one of them. So if you've got Team of the Week Ovechkin, Team of the Week Kane, Team of the Week Connor McDavid, you can keep one of them. And he's untradeable, you can't sell him. And that's your reward from doing the beta. Because I myself would be a happy chicken with that, because I'd keep my fucking Patrick Kane. Hell yeah. And that right there, EA, that's what I want. You know, that's my 2 bits right there. As a player who's played your games since he was like knee high to a fucking hockey player, I've played all of them way back onto the Mega Drive, right back before you were NHL. I was playing them bad boys. I've been around since day one, and that's what I want from you. I want that. That's my thing for this year. There's my reward bonus. All right, you can keep all your pack rewards and shit. Just let me keep that one player. Anyway, I've been D, you've been you, and I'll see you soon. So.